Yo! What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's me, Mario Luigi Stars, and today we're playing and back with some more The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog Part 3. Guys, ready? I think this one might be the ending. I don't know. We stopped in the library with Vector the Butcher and Espio the Poet. So let's continue. Our next one is Casino, which we are pretty close to. So let's continue on and let's see what clues on hold for us. Let's go. That's right. The conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors, and what was Rouge searching for? I don't know. They didn't tell me. Even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough. The library's in the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler. I like it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Mario and Luigi. Let's head to the library. On it! This way is more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Mario and Luigi! Come on. Okay, hold on, guys. Alright, guys. Ready to mosey down onto the next cart? Got it, partner. Onwards! Library car. This is where we left off last time. Let me save. Right here. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Alrighty, before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are! Have you have any leads? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl. Ah, she knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday? This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick! But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the key. Gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else does. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be a murderer. And I'm making certain things go well. Things aren't going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Well, I mean besides that. Besides murder? Oh, my social skills is non-existent. I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm SPO the Poet. Ah, poetry. A rosette message from poet to reader. Meant to challenge our delicate persistences. With the most rhythmic of course. Can I hear some? Sure. Tread drops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 dee dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Mario and Luigi and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained to Amy actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and SPO to stay. I promptly picked up a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see Knuckles was up to in the salon car. Yep, there was Rouge. We happened to see her lipstick stain on the cup of the salon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the salon car. She came back shortly. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the doors. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the salon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed that when Shadow left the salon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returning to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the salon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She then told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's how that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or SBO couldn't have left the library car or the salon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you like a snared with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys! Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely! A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. Oh my god, from Sonic Unleashed. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Or I could even do the table. Ah, let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, and puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Mario Luigi, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Okay, we'll check these last. Look. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any of the books he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet? You may not be wrong. A shawl hangs pressurely from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. This little child's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this child can stick to its principles and the strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much put into this poster, right? Trash can. Something's always hiding in the trash. Let's check. I hate to say it, but there's nothing there. Ah! I really thought there'd be something there. Mario Luigi, are you sad that there's nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah. We just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah. Okay, these trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it. Mario Luigi, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Well, was that supposed to be a compliment? So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up books. A lot of these books were knocked down by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out to searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for those poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Casino. Can't leave yet, all I know. Oh, brochets! They are travel destination ideas. Like amusement parks, conference, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Biology! Look at this! There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library card. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love good overhead maps. Let's take it. Library map is at 2 inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's saltatics. Nah, leave it. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my funds for caves. The arm. Oh, poor thing. The arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, it wouldn't want to clean up all the mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. I think there's like one more thing. I feel like we could find like one more clue. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried bringing a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife, you would definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little more first? Nothing like cold cuts for a cold case. Let me know if you need any good butchery. Fancy, a poem. I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply. It's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? I think we got enough evidence. What will it be? Trans. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, where's my lotion? Thanks. I actually really like that one. Huh? Take your order. I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignored the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled. When I asked for my eggs, Sonny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train though. My talent is wasted on you. Did you bring me meat to chop? Can I take your order? Oh yes, please, I'm starved. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. Then why you show the menu to me then? Come on, Mario and Luigi. Why would you tease him like that? And here I thought I could trust you. made me a fool. Look, Marluigi, you made him a fool. Come on, Marluigi, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. I smooth things over, but at what cost? Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the smoke. Oh, it's open. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yes, I believe we should. Shadow's lock is at 0 time. Okay, so we did this again. Okay. Oh, there's more? Look, there's Mr. Pickle. Woo! I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek won't hurt. He's scavenging through all the books titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a trained library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetic order, but this one. It's the user guide to the Marge Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it's interesting. Let's make note of this. Marge Express is at 0 time. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio. See what we got. Fancy poem. So the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that we don't trust you, either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Waluigi and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if he... Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the salon car, so I figured I'd check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered from Knuckles. Then, that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library card, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time? You were in the library card. Of course he was! Once Espio starts reading books, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. I must have a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what book it might be. Mario and Luigi, could you help me out? Alright, Mario and Luigi, what book do we think Espio may have been reading? A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could possibly have to support this? Okay, we're doing this again. How much is this? 40? Oh my god, guys. What? What just... Okay, I don't know what's happening. We're both gasping. I knew it. We got this, Mario Luigi. Let's try again. Okay, guys. Number 2. Yeah, we got 60, just like if we were gonna turn super, which is basically 50, but I don't know. These are books scattered around the floor. Sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except the manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. The lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like calm down back there. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can from anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Marge Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Mario Luigi, if you don't mind, could you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip the page and ask it away. Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Oh, let's do page 362. Okay, the efficient and extremely Oxford technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless. Robotic arms during events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train could clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. Robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced the question. Mario and Luigi hit him with another one. Okay, which page should I choose? We're doing all big ones. What is the Marriage Express cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will only be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Mario and Luigi. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick? 402. Okay. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obedience? An intelligent data processing system. It works in a tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full chute capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that? Don't we want to be sporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. but he answered all the questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cashier's attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to sustain despite it being the truth. Huh? Well, you definitely read the manuals, so I suppose we can. Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that could be true, and we have the evidence to back it up. Mario Luigi? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Mario Luigi, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading. Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything. We're up, Mario and Luigi. Let's get our argument together. Oh, we got it right. So we did get it right. Okay, 50 now. Now they're gonna start throwing fake batarangs at us. Okay, 43, let's go. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he sat the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't that high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow into the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentioned that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it's a simple slip up. I was just fully immersed in the book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sounds of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, I can sense Espio's desperation here, defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning this from the saloon car to lock the doors, then at the moment were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Mario and Luigi. One that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That's cool, is vanishing. I was so involved with my book I didn't notice Shadow pass through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death. So I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there to see Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow return to the library car? What should I do? No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's on something. I'll let him continue the line of questioning. And Marluigi, my favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be notorious. Don't allow such an old feeble soul to get sued. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Alright, pretty sure it's 55. I knew it. Let's go. The library map. Oh, I see. So the exits, they're right across from one another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have a point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him? That's a bookcase. I think Shadow would have noticed Espio on the car. Shoot. For Shadow to not see Espio was walking through the library car. Where would Espio have been seated? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the salon car, Espio was in that same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. Makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was gasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi is the most alright, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. While I'm exhausted, I'm gonna crash for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems that the next door in the car is open. Amy may have opened it and left it open when she passed through earlier. That's right. That's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give him a heck and If you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murder is on the loose. While the doors keep getting locked, tick tick tock goes the clock. While our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Mario and Luigi. Let's see what's next. Coming. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? Okay, the investigation continues. Okay guys, I think this is where we're gonna end it for now. So hold on, let's just... All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump all off what I need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna save it here. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Mario Luigi Stars. Don't forget to like, subscribe, talk to you later.